Hello and welcome to Minecraft. Now, I've been busy. There's a few things I'd like to show you. Now, since the last video, I've done some more terraforming, and as you can see here, I've tried to make this a bit smoother, so it blends in a bit better. It still needs some work and touching up close to the top, and that area there, I didn't really notice it. But, yeah, that's what I've done. And as you can see, it sort of curves round here, and if I can just touch up those last few bits, then I think it's going to look really nice. And yes, it's hollow inside there. I'm not really going to show you, there's not really much to see. Now I've done a few other bits and pieces, mostly up there. I'll show you in a second. Now I have some ideas on what I want to build here, so I've got something to look at from the window, and it's probably going to be like a little village, igloos and such. But I do need to fix a couple of things. Now, this, it goes straight down there, and that just won't do. However, I may have come up with a solution, but I don't know how nice it's going to look. As far as I can tell now, I could be wrong, because snow is still falling over there, and that could just be the chunk, so I want to quickly test. But if I place those blocks here, will ice form above? I don't know, but I'll soon find out. Anyway, ignoring that for a moment, I looked over there and noticed there was a patch of snow, just like the snow there. But there was just this random patch over there, and it turns out because there was dirt underneath it. Now I guess a recent change, snow no longer falls on sand. So again, that's new to me, but so what I've done is dug up all of this dirt and replacing it with sand. However, it's kind of annoying because this sand was for my, for glass, when I want to make glass. So I didn't really want to have to mess with the supply. However, I think it'll be worth it once I'm finished. So anyway, I'm just doing a bit of tidying up here. Now, what I'm trying to do is sort of get rid of all the bits of sand which isn't going to be seen, so I can actually use it. Now here, for example, is sand which isn't going to be used. I'm going to sort of cover this, I'm going to bring this down and sort of smooth it out. That way we don't have this massive, flat wall. So I've just been doing that mostly. I've also been collecting snowballs to make snow blocks, but that is a slow progress. A slow process. I can barely speak. One thing I will need to do is look at getting... I need to just find a big flat area, take all the sand, and not the sand, the snow, and then wait for it to snow again and recover it. That's going to be the easiest way. Okay, and I'm full up on sand. Get rid of that egg. Next question is, how do I get out of here? I'm just going to quickly do what I can to cover this. Try and blend it in whenever I can. It's going dark, I do need to hurry. But yeah, I can sort of fix that later. Let's head back up to my base. Now I would like to show you a couple of things I've done. Nothing much or very exciting, but I have sort of tidied a few things up here and there. For example, first of all, the wheat field's fully grown, which is kind of nice. And I've tidied the supports up there, and if I climb up here, you can see that I've made a sort of pool. And oh, the tree's grown. I planted that yesterday, and it's here now. So basically I wanted to make some sort of water source for the water to come from. I was half tempted to dig down and make into a sort of container, but it doesn't really matter. It's just for effect. Now that basically drops the water down there, and the rest you've seen. But if I go down here, I've added, well, I've redesigned this a bit because it wasn't, you know, even. So I've put 3 gates in the centre. It doesn't really matter, and tidied the sides up. And I've added these hay bales, and they actually look pretty nice. And I've made myself a little crafting area around here, a little forge there, and a workbench. So yeah, things are going nicely. Now I still need to furnish my house up above, but I think that can wait. I'm tempted to add in a... Now I could probably do that, is add in a ladder which goes from up, you know, where the ladder is in the centre, up to the roof, down here. But I'm not sure yet. It would be an easier way of getting down, especially if it was night time and I needed to get down here and didn't want to go out front. But yeah, it's an idea. Anyway, let's head inside. Now I've got a few more trees which have grown there, which I need to cut down or do whatever with. And yeah, down there I was just mostly testing because it's been a while and I don't know what's changed, so I don't know how you know, fire affects ice. So I found that I cannot place 2 fence poles on a, you know, block of ice with a torch on top because it will melt the block below it. So the solution for that is to put 1 block of snow underneath it. That's the best I can do to make it blend in, unless I made the fence 3 fence posts high, which is too high. So, but yeah, I'm thinking like a little igloo village down there may be nice. The ice hasn't spread there, unfortunately, so I will need to do something, and I'm not sure what. Now, one option I have is to terraform it and basically bring sand going like that to sort of like shape it a little bit, but that's going to be a massive job. Plus the other issue is that ice will still form there unless if I was to actually, this bit here, get rid of it so all that water ends up being covered up, but have sand going like this and curving around to meet back up there, that way all of this would be covered by sand, so you wouldn't see the straight edge. That's one possibility, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It's kind of a pain, really. I mean, I would have liked to make just a big wall going along it, but because it sort of, you know, comes in and out, it's not really ideal. And there's still other builds I'd like to do. Enderman took a block down there. That's very helpful. I'm waiting to see. I suppose they don't move place blocks anymore, which is kind of a shame. I kind of like the idea that they could accidentally, or they could start, you know, taking blocks away from your home. You'd have to keep repairing it, but that was changed. I was just imagining if I had a dam of sorts with a bunch of redstone materials below. 1 block removed would just wreck it all. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to do here. Anyway, I'll have a think on that, and I'm going to wait till it's morning, so until then. Okay, morning has come. Now, I do need to do some more terraforming, however that's not very interesting for the video, so I've decided to come down here and have a go at this little village. Now, my horse, hopefully he'll stay there and won't bugger off, say, up there, because that will be a pain. And ooh, that is horrible. I'm glad I don't have to terraform that, although now I kind of feel like I should go do something over there, but for now I'll wait. Now, I was just thinking, I have actually made an igloo before, or I've attempted one. This was near my winter build that I did for one Christmas, and I'm not quite sure where it is now, but I don't even know if it's this world or another world. But it's out there somewhere. And yeah, I was just thinking about it, it's kind of cool. So, I'm thinking if I do one massive igloo, and then a bunch of small ones, like one's going to be the big sort of town hall, igloo hall, you know? So I kind of want the centre of this little ice part back here, and I'm just going to follow the instructions that I know when it comes to making a sort of circle. In fact, I could actually... Ooh, that's annoying. Okay. Huh. Oh, bugger, I'm stuck. Okay, so I do need to get it centered here. I think that's about it, that will do. So I'm just going to follow the sort of, let's say, guide. I know one way of making circles, roughly anyway, for Minecraft. It's going to be pretty big, but I think that'll be okay. Now, there probably are better ways to build circles, and to be honest, I will need to go look it up sometime and learn how. But for now, this will work. And one cool thing I found out was that instead of having to click here individually, I can actually just drag, like so, which is really awesome. I had no idea that feature was added. I am gonna. This is gonna take a lot of snow. Oh dear. At least if I could get the base down, that wouldn't be too bad. Now, one thing I'm wondering is, do I already start going in, or do I build on top of this again? I need to make it at least high enough for the entrance, so... This is going to take a lot of snow. However, as I said before, as soon as it snows, all of this gets covered over again. And the sand's covered in snow. What? What? I don't want to mess with the sand just in case that's a anomaly, like it won't happen again. Although, this is regular ground. Maybe that was just a one-off bit of sand that I found. Of course, I've come here with massive... my inventory like fully filled. So I don't have room. As you can see, I stocked up on... came prepared, stocked up on shovels, considering how fast the durability goes. Imagine using the diamond shovel just to collect snow. One thing I do want to go do is I do need a way to get up and down. Now I'm thinking I'll add some stairs on both sides, but from where the farm is, we have that little wooden pathway. I'm thinking of continuing it and having it come across there and then down the hill. I think that'll be a good way of doing things. Oh, okay, they're already fully stacked. Why do this to me? Yeah, this is the slow and annoying part, especially when my inventory is this full. That's my own stupid fault. Right, I see, that's why. Okay. In that case, let's ditch the dirt. Okay, so we'll head back over here. It's going to be a pretty slow build, so I apologise for that. I could add in some snow windows, I suppose. I am thinking, however, since it is coming up to winter again, I say it was coming up to winter, it's still October, but perhaps when it gets close to winter I'll find a nice winter biome to go to and try out some builds there. So I think going up that much is fine, then I can start the annoying part now. What? Oh my god. Wow, look at this. That's a ravine. Okay, that explains some things. That is pretty deep. Uh-oh. Don't freeze over, don't freeze over, don't freeze over. Okay, well I ain't going back down there again. So what I'll probably do... One thing I do need to make sure is I get the... as I'm building this, I make sure I get it looking right. But again, I've run out of snow. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll build this massive igloo there, then I'll have a bunch of small ones sort of circling this area. I can always add bits and pieces of detail. I was thinking about making like a drying rack for fish made out of fences, and I'll have a few fence posts with torches on dotted around, you know, to light up the area. I was thinking about having a big fire pit, but that really wouldn't work on ice. But so far it's a good start. I do need a lot more snow though. I suppose I can just take this. It's getting dark again. I'm gonna head back. Ooh, I've got my horse to head back. This is good, man. This cuts down on time. I wonder if the horse can go underwater. I'm not sure. But yeah, I definitely need some sort of pathway here. But anyway, if I leave my horse there, I can shut the fences. Now, I did pick up these sugar canes that have been meaning to do this for the longest time now. I just wanted to place a couple here and here, just to let them grow and look nice. So, yeah, hopefully that will go okay. I still need to finish that fence and empty out that chest, but again, there's a lot I need to do. Now I think I will add some chests in here just to sort of use the space. I do need to furnish it, maybe have a big dining table here perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. I do need a bed as well, that's pretty important. Now I do have some string, is it 4 string? Yeah, 4 string to make wool, so I do need some more string. Perhaps I should start hunting down spiders, that would be helpful. But I'll get a bed made, probably put it indoors somewhere. Now I still need to work out what to do with this sort of area there. I may just leave it though, because I think I've got quite a bit down already. you know, looking at it, the easiest way to do a path would have been having it going down here. Oh well, not to worry. So I've been trying to work out what sort of trees to use, and I'm thinking birch will be the nicest one. Look at that zombie down there. What's he doing? Gonna contaminate the water. Oh, don't you start jumping on my farm. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm gonna stay away. I don't want him bashing down my door. There we go. That's a not quite centre, but it's a decent size. I can always add a few bits and pieces on either side to sort of fill out the area. It should look pretty good. I apologise I haven't done much this video. As you can tell, this is going to take a lot of snow, so I've got to do a lot of digging. I think what I'm going to do is empty out my inventory and just go on like a snowball gathering mission. But that's for another time. For now, I thank you all for watching. Make sure you join me next time. Goodbye.